Гриша, привет!
Привет, Саша.
Очень рада, что ты к нам наконец-то приехал. Now we switch to English.
A little bit easier for me, maybe.
Yes. What the hell are you doing here?
Actually, I'm here in Moscow since like 2 days now. I'm here to represent MEZAN rum as a brand ambassador for MEZAN.
Tell a little bit about MEZAN rums.
MEZAN rums actually is a range of rum. It's a selection of rum which been only selected from the Caribbean. And when I talk about the Caribbean, it's like almost the Caribbean community. And we have a beautiful selection of rum. It really does give a wide angle of the diversity of Caribbean rum. We have rum from Panama, from Guyana, from Jamaica, and it's almost the story of rum through those islands and countries who's making rum. I mean, the Caribbean are the birthplace of rum, so we just went for a great selection of rums only from the Caribbean.
What about laws and regulations within the rum category?
I think that's a good question because so far there is no rules and regulation in the rum industry and in the rum production. Some people try to set up some rules and there is some already done, but they hasn't been accepted by every single producer in the Caribbean, for example, but they try to set up some rules. Like something will look like simple rules, but they're really precise. And I think with MEZAN rum, what's important about MEZAN rum, if I have one word to describe MEZAN rums, it's untouched. Untouched is a really important word for us because untouched means we didn't touch anything about like the rum after it's been produced. It's usually one country, one distillery. We take like the rum directly from the still, pot still or column still, and we get the rum into a cask, and we get that rum from that cask into bottling. And during all that trip from the production and the bottling, we don't touch anything, which means we don't add any sugar, any coloring agent, no flavoring agent. Seems like normal for a spirit to don't add those things, but so far in the world of rum, people does that, and there is no rules against it. But we don't do that with MEZAN rum. This is what I like about it. It's like a raw product and a pure product. The only thing we do is to add water to get the ABV down to 40 degrees in the whole range of MEZAN rum.
You know, once you are in Russia, I cannot not to ask you this question. What is your attitude towards Russian vodka?
Let's say I grew up with Russian vodka, almost. I didn't drink when I was a child, of course not, but my grandparents from my father's side are Russians, my grandpa and grandma.
Бабушка и дедушка.
Babushka и дедушка. So for us in the family to drink vodka while we doing meals, it's something, let's say, normal almost. And so I grew up with like Russian vodka, because back then it was a long time ago. There were like almost only Russian vodka, available. Then when I became a bartender, I had the chance to try many vodka, and I was really into vodka. And I've tried many brands until I find out like maybe 2 or 3 brands I really loved. And recently, the best brand I discovered, it was like maybe 5 years ago, was Mammoth vodka. And I really fell in love with that vodka. And I think vodka is a really specific world as well.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Cheers.